Yes, and welcome back to Perchy. We're going to be talking about today about our goalkeeper crisis. Is it a crisis, or should we have expected something like this to have happened? Let me know, guys. We're going to be talking about Vicario. Yesterday, got surgery on his ankle, took a fracture in the first half of the Manchester City game, which I mean, first of all, fair play to him for carrying on. I don't know if he knew that he had the fracture or he or the fact he just did the adrenaline played on, but fair play to him to play with basically a fractured ankle whilst playing in a game and was outstanding, by the way. Credit to him, first of all. Um, Before we go into it though, guys, make sure you like, make sure you subscribe. You know the drill. Let's get into it. Look, we're gonna go straight into it. Let's have a look. So we're gonna go on to Sky Sports and we're gonna read over on what it is. So Guillermo Vicario fracture ankle. Tottenham's goalkeeper undergoes surgery after suffering injury versus Manchester City. Tottenham goalkeeper Guillermo Vicario has been ruled out after undergoing surgery on a fractured ankle suffered in Saturday's 4-0 win against Manchester City. Vicario has not missed a single minute of the Premier League action since signing from Empoli in 2023. Tottenham Hotspur goalkeeper Vicario, and the club has announced it. All these sponsored links are a bit wild. Vicario completed 90 minutes of the game in the Etihad, but the club revealed that he suffered injury during the match. The 28-year-old underwent treatment late in the first half and re-emerged limping after half-time, although went on to make 3 second-half saves. By the way, credit to him, as I said, fair play to him because he worked his absolute backside off, even with an injury. So fair play to him. In a statement posted on X on Monday evening, Spurs wrote, "We can confirm Guillermo Vicario today has undergone surgery for a fracture on his right ankle. Guillermo will be assessed by our medical staff to determine when he can return to training. We're all behind you, Vic. Vicario is yet to miss a single minute of Premier League football since joining from Empoli last summer, playing all of their 38 games last season, each of the 12 league matches so far in the 2004-25 season. Fraser Forster has made 14 Premier League appearances for the club in his debut season 2022 and 2023. Will most likely to stand in for Vicario in his absence, having been on the bench for 11 of their 12 league matches so far this term." And then Vicario on Instagram, "Injury will keep me out a while." Vicario took to himself. That wasn't English. Vicario himself took to Instagram with a statement to Tottenham fans alongside the photo from his hospital bed where he said he will be out for a while and confirmed that he played for more than an hour with an injury during Saturday's game. There he is. Big up our big Italian goalkeeper, the Venom. He posted on. This is what he did post on Instagram. Sometimes football gives you its highs, and sometimes its challenges you in the way you don't expect. I played 60 minutes of the Etihad with a broken bone in my ankle, giving absolutely everything I can for the team. Credit, as I said, for that, fair play. Credit to him. Unfortunately, there is no way around this one. I needed surgery. I'm disappointed. I won't be able to help my team for a while. A massive thank you to the doctors and their staff. The operation went well, and from tomorrow I'll be working on having to come back stronger, fitter, and ready to give my all for you again. Thank you to the Spurs fans for all the love. See you soon on the pitch with a muscle, ball, and at Spurs." I'm not going to try the Italian. I'm not going to try and butcher that. We've read all this out, blah, 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 blah. And then Tottenham's next 5 fixtures are in the Europa League on Thursday against Roma, at home against Fulham on Sunday. Then we play Bournemouth in the week, Chelsea at home, Rangers away, and then Southampton away in the next 5. And that's literally within 2 weeks, 3 weeks. So it's a tough running coming in. So that's what's been said by Vicario. Now let's quickly just run through that. The article mentioned about Fraser Forster, who looks likely to be the guy that comes in. He will be the one that will be likely to come in. So now I'm hearing all this talk about what should we do? What should we do? Do we buy a goalkeeper in January? Can we get a goalkeeper now? Do we have to stick with Fraser Forster? Could Brandon Austin come in? Could Alfie Whiteman come in? 5 options, really. For me, I think it's the obvious one. Fraser Forster will be our goalkeeper now until Vicario is back. And I've seen a lot on social media. I've seen a lot on YouTube. I've spoken to people, and a lot of people are losing their mind, which I've tried to correct them. And I'm for one not losing my mind about this. We didn't plan for this, but we planned that this could be a possibility. If Vicario is unavailable, our number 2 goalkeeper is Fraser Forster. And we had fans in the summer saying 8 out of 10 window, brilliant, amazing, sensational in fact. But when was pointed out going, well, if we lose Vicario for a foreseeable amount of time, which we are at now, then we have to play Fraser Forster then. Oh, yeah, but that's if he gets injured. Well, he has been injured now. For me, I said in the summer, when we extended his contract, I went, we've got no plan here. This has all the hallmarks to when we had Hugo Lloris, and we kept extending him, when for me, we should have let the likes of Lloris go to get in a better goalkeeper. Because, wherever I thought about Lloris, I thought Lloris was a legend at the club. He has been an absolute stalwart at this football club. But we knew 3 years before he was gone that he was slowly on that decline, and you went, we need someone ready to come in. We tried the whole Galini approach, didn't work. There were so many other goalkeepers, we don't have to go through them all, but well, we needed to expect Fraser Forster is going to be available now, and he's going to have to be. Or is it Brandon Austin? Alfie Whiteman, for me, haven't impressed at all at the club. So it is going to be Fraser Forster. All I'm now hearing is we need to go get a goalkeeper in January. Hang on. We needed a goalkeeper before all this, in case this happened. So I'm amazed by what people think and what people want. For me, we can't get upset about it. We knew this sort of thing was going to happen. We should have expected something like this to happen. Preempted it. For me, we're a very reactionary football club when it comes to opinions, when it comes to results. Also comes with us as a football club. As a football club, we're reactionary. We don't go, do you know what? If we miss out on Vicario, we have that the bar level to when the next best goalkeeper is to what the current goalkeeper is. Look at all the other football clubs above us. For example, use them as great examples. Man City, Edison, Ortega here. The drop-off isn't massive. He's a very good number 2 goalkeeper. Look at Liverpool, Kelleher, under Alisson. The drop-off isn't massive. He's a good goalkeeper. Chelsea have about 5 good goalkeepers for me. I think, ironically, I think the one they are playing isn't their best one. I think they've got a few others that are all right. Even the likes of Arsenal, they had the likes of David Raya and Ramsdale for a good long period. Now they brought in Neto from Bournemouth on loan, who's not a bad goalkeeper, but it's not the massive drop off. And I think that's the problem for me. We've always been a football club, and this is all stemmed from our systematic issue with homegrown and club trained players. That's where it's. I said it 6 months ago. I said it 12 months ago. Alfie Whiteman and Brandon Austin are only at this football club because they're homegrown. And it is the only reason that is they're here. And no disrespect to them. Fair play to them. Credit to them. But that is the only reason they're at this football club. There's a reason why we've got 4 goalkeepers. because two of them are one of them's homegrown, and two of them are club trained. That's the thing, isn't it? Right. So that's what I think is going to happen. All the other aspects of it, getting a goalkeeper in the now, can't do it. This emergency goalkeeper thing only works if every single goalkeeper we've got at this football club is unavailable to play and we can't field a goalkeeper. It's the whole point of the emergency goalkeeper rule. The other one, sign one in January. Right. If we do that and we sign a goalkeeper in January, it has to be homegrown, because then you've then got to get rid of one of the goalkeepers we've already got. It doesn't work. So you either then go and get in like João Garcia at Espanyol, which has been linked heavily. Very good goalkeeper, by the way. I do watch Espanyol, so I can really give that verdict. I think he's a very, very good young goalkeeper. Would be a very good number 2. But if you get him in, you've then got to offload. You've then got to offload a non-European, not non-European, an EU player in, or like you need to get in. Basically, a foreign player has to leave as a swap out for him in our registration. Then we'd have 5 goalkeepers on our books. Then you go, well, hang on a minute. We then need to get rid of some. It's all a bit of a mess, and the problem is we left ourselves in this mess as a football club. So that, unfortunately, it is what it is, right? It is what it is. We've got to get on with it. I think people need to stop worrying. We don't need to be hyperbolic, like the season is over kind of thing. Get on with it. You're all happy knowing this could be a potential to happen. You all knew that was a potential. So get on with it. Get behind Fraser Forster. He's going to need support. I'm hearing all the memes and stuff, and I sit back and I go, that doesn't help. That doesn't help. I get it. It's jokes and it's funny, but it doesn't help, does it? Because let's be fair. I see all these jokes and stuff being made about Fraser Forster, and I find it all very hypocritical. Because if these jokes and stuff were said about Brennan Johnson, for example, we'll be saying, well, hang on, you can't say that. That's just not nice. Hang on. Fraser Forster's now going to be our goalkeeper for about 3 months. It looks like it's going to be about 10 weeks out. 10 weeks out. So he's going to be here for 3 months. So that's December, January, February. Mid-February. Got to get on with it. It could be up to 8 to 10 weeks, I think, is going to be the recovery time. So that could be anywhere between 2 and 3 months out. We have to stick with him. He's going to be our goalkeeper now until at least the end of February. We can't cry about it. We allowed, as a football club, not us individually, as a football club, we allowed this to happen. So we get on with it. I hope he starts against Roma now, and I expect him to, and have an absolute great game so we can get behind this guy. Because look, whether or not I have opinions on this player, I don't think he's a great goalkeeper now. I don't think he's sensational, but it is what it is. We got to just get on with it, is my point. So I'll leave it on that note. Good luck to Fraser Forster. Get well soon, Vicario. Go and rest up now. Sort your foot out. Credit to him in Man City game, because he could have easily come off injured, and then but he stayed out there. So credit to where credit is due. He gets a lot of stick, but I have to give credit. And on that note, guys, thank you very much. Enjoy the rest of your day. And if you're watching this live on the premiere, 3 o'clock FM stream, episode 2. Perchakoglu is back. Get over there. Much love. Take care, guys. Have a lovely day. Peace out.